Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I am your coach and sports therapist. And today is Wednesday, which means it is our recovery session. Welcome. I hope you're all having a good week so far. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. And I hope everything else is going well for you. For those who joined us yesterday, well done for getting it done. First session live after Christmas. Today is the second session. Tomorrow we've got our upper body prehab, and then we're going to have a day off for New Year's, and then we're going to start officially in the new year on the first Monday. How are we all doing? Let me know in the comment section. How are you? How are you doing? If you're feeling good, if you're feeling sore from yesterday, if it was the first session back after Christmas, you might be a little bit sore, which means today is going to be amazing for you in the sense that it's all about recovery, okay? So it is stretching, it is yoga-based movements, it is breathing and breath work, okay? All those things that you kind of need that we all neglect from time to time, okay? Good morning, Lucy. Good morning, Tim. Hope you're doing well. So the things you're going to need are, first, your yoga mats, a big open space so you can stretch and starfish, 1 or 2 yoga blocks, ideally 2 if you have them, because then it evens everything out. Okay, a yoga strap. Now, alternatives, if you don't have a yoga block or anything, and you have a small object that you can help yourself either reduce the stretch or increase the stretch by adding onto your feet or whatever, then find that. If you don't have a strap, then grab a towel, grab a belt, grab a dog lead, whatever kind of bit of rope you have in the house. It's just to help tie it onto your foot to kind of help lift the leg up to increase that stretch, okay? But if you don't have anything, then don't worry, that's all you have, right? Okay, so coming back over here, what we're going to do to begin with, right? You're going to actively sit on your feet just like so, bringing your hips down. You're going to draw your shoulders back and down. Okay, opening up your chest. You're going to gently take a big deep breath in through your nose and gently breathe it away, okay? So I want you to try and breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 4 seconds. So big deep breaths, okay? So nice and gently. Sit nice and relaxed. Gently close your eyes if you will. Again. Sit nice and relaxed. One more. Good. Using your right hand, you're going to tie it onto your left side of your chin. You're going to put it over towards the right shoulder. You're going to gently guide it there. You're not going to put too much stress or strain, and you're not going to move it quickly to jar your neck. You're going to move it slow and steady. You're going to feel a slight stretch potentially. Just hold it there. Focusing on your breathing. Focus on that tall posture. Good. Gently relax. Swapping hands. Swapping sides. So again, gently bring it around as much as you possibly can. Good. From there, bring your chin to your chest whilst drawing your shoulders back, keeping your spine nice and straight. You're not trying to tuck anything else down. You're not trying to bring your chest down. Good. And then from there, facing the ceiling, tall as you can. Try and close your chin and then draw your neck upwards as you feel that stretch all down the middle. Good. From there, back to chin to chest. From there, you're going to roll it all the way around to the right-hand side, all the way around. Coming there. Once you get back in the middle, you're going to change directions. Again, rotating as much as you possibly can. That's it. Nice and gentle all the way around. Good. That's it. All the way around as much as you possibly can. Good. Last time. Good. From there, coming into a box position. From there, you are going to push yourself away from the floor, curving your back as much as you can, making sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. You're pushing your shoulder blades away, feeling that stretch in your mid-back. And then from there, softening the elbows, curving the back as much as you can, bringing the chest down as much as you can as you curve that back, looking up and away. Squeezing. And again, gently pressing away. Do the polar opposite, pushing away from that floor, stretching that back out as best as you can. Good, gently bringing it down. So one more, coming up, nice and tall. Pressing away. Good, gently leveling it out. Okay, so from there, what you're going to do, you're going to come down, slide one hand underneath. You're going to come up, you're going to rotate all the way around, try to get the hand directly above the opposite hand on the floor. Come back, slide, and rotate. Focusing on the last 10% of each movement, really trying to get as much rotation as you possibly can in the movement. Stretching the arm across the floor and then rotating that upper thoracic spine as you come around towards the end. Good. Sit. Big rotation round. Last one. Good. Swap the sides. Gently coming through and under. Again, making sure that arms are as straight as you can, stretching out as much as you can, and then rotate and then focus on that last 10% right at the top. Really draw the chest out and around. Good. Flowing from one side to the other. Taking your time in each one. Especially at those end ranges. Savor the moment, if you will, so you can get the best out of yourselves. Good, big rotation around. So final one. Good. From there, you're going to sink down. Walk your hands away from the floor if you can. Then you're going to come up, curving that back away as much as you can, rolling over, coming down to the floor. Press up, away from the floor, curving that back. Good morning, Anne. How you doing? From there, lifting your hips up into a downward dog. Drawing your heels down, your knees back, your chest down as much as you can. Keep those hips as level as you can. Stretching. Coming down, back into a press up. Drawing the knees down, hips back. Stretching it out. Big deep breaths. Coming up, rounding the back. All the way through. Coming down. Big powerful press away from the floor. Stretching into drawing the hips up. Stretching it back, heels down. Chest down as much as you can. Try and keep those elbows in. Good. Back to that press up position. Drawing the knees down. Back into it. 2 more. Sit. Big stretch. Arms as far in front as possible. Coming all the way up. Rounding that back. Pushing away from the floor. Down. Big powerful press and curve. Draw the shoulders down. Into lifting the hips up. So brilliant. Good. Back into that press up position. Knees back down. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to drive up. You're going to draw your left knee in between your hands. You're going to make sure that right leg is back and it's straight, and you're going to try and imagine there's a bar going through your waistline. So you're keeping that bar as even. You're trying not to dip it either side. As you do so, you're going to walk your hands forward. Bring your chest down as much as you can. Stretch it out as best as you possibly can. Sit. Big deep breaths. Good, big deep breaths. From there, coming up nice and tall. Pressing away from the floor, you're trying to curve that low back as much as you can. Try and draw the shoulders down, try not to hunch them. Try and press away from the floor as you bring your body up. So big deep breaths. Good, walk it away again. Sit, breathing in. Sit, from there, lifting up. With the opposite hand, that right hand, you're going to slide it under, drawing the shoulder down on the floor, stretching those glutes out, those hips out. Sit, breathing it out. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Good, gently coming back up to the middle. Take a big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, walk it up. Coming up nice and tall. From there, press it up, drawing the leg back and into a single leg downward dog, keeping the hips level, keeping it straight, trying not to over rotate. And then from there, drawing the same leg forward, placing it by the hands, keeping that back knee off the floor, rotating that upper body around. Big deep breaths. Good, coming back around again. Again, throwing down, drawing the hip down, keeping the knee off the floor if you can. Again, rotating around. Breathing in and out, nice and steady. From there, coming back around, rotating that back leg so it's sideways. Toes should be facing this way. As you step up, you're going to draw your knee back, coming up nice and tall, just like so, drawing your hip forward towards me as you do so, okay? From there, you're going to rotate that upper body so you can cup your thigh. You're going to come down, drawing down, putting all that weight into your hip, drawing backwards as you slide down, reaching the ankles, and if you can, reaching the floor either side of that foot. If you can't, then that's where that yoga block is going to come into play. Just hold on to the yoga block either side and come up a little taller. If you can, though, bring yourself a little down as much as you can. As long as you feel that stretch, as long as this front leg is as straight as you possibly can. Good. Gently breathe it away, coming up nice and tall. Okay, from there, that hand's going to go along the inside. Okay, you're going to come down as you get low as you can. Your hand's going to come up towards the top. You're going to rotate the head. Be careful because it's going to change your center of gravity and make it a little bit harder to balance. Looking towards those fingertips, drawing that knee back, breathing it out, nice and steady. Good. Gently bring that arm around towards the other hand, sliding back up. Okay, coming back down. This time, placing your hands either side, stepping back. From there, you're going to use your right knee to drive forward in between those hands. Okay, just like so, drawing the left leg back, keeping it straight. Again, imagining that bar is coming through your pelvis and you're keeping it level. As you do so, you're going to walk those hands down and away, just like so. Taking a big deep breath and having a moment. Breathing it away. Good. Gently coming up nice and tall. Walking those hands away, pushing that chest away from the floor. Coming up as tall as you can. That's it. Nice and tall. Big deep breaths. Good. Walking it down. Nice and steady. Breathe it away. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, coming up nice and tall. Stretching that back out, drawing the shoulders down and back. Squeezing that back as much as you can, keeping those hips as level as you can, as still as you can. This time when you go down, you're going to bring that left arm across. Okay, so you're coming down first. Nice and stretched, lifting the left arm up and through. Drawing that left arm down. And as you're stretching out those glutes, adding that rotation in that upper body. So, big deep breaths. So, big deep breaths, nice and steady, nice and easy. Good. From there, Gently coming back up, stretching out, breathing away, coming up as tall as you can. Good, placing those hands down nice and flat, coming up, drawing that leg back and up, keeping the hips level. Drawing that foot down, heel down, knee back, back straight and stretched. And from there, drawing forward, coming through to the side with the foot. Big deep breaths as you draw your hip down, keeping the back knee off the floor if you can. And as you feel that stretch in your hips. Good, inside arm, rotating around, stretching as best as you can. Taking a big deep breath at the top. And as you breathe out, slowly rotating around back to the floor. Taking a big deep breath in. Breathe it away. And once more, rotating. Breathing it away. Good. From there, rotating that back foot so it's facing the left side. Okay, from there, you're going to come up, drawing that knee back, coming up as tall as you can, drawing the hip in. As you rotate that body to cup your leg, okay, you're going to push your hips back as you go down as deep as you possibly can. Again, using those yoga blocks or objects to hold if you can't get down as deep or if you need a little bit of extra stability. So keep drawing that back knee back and down if you can. Big deep breaths. Good. Gently coming up. From there, taking your time, placing your hand on the inside, going down. As you rotate that upper body, fingertips go as low as they can. You're going to bring that arm up, facing towards the sky, and then looking towards that hand or as close to it as you possibly can as you add that instability in. Good, big deep breaths. So taking your time. Nice and steady. Good, gently rotating around to the foot. Sliding back up as much as you can. Coming down, bringing both hands down to the floor. Rotating that back leg. Bringing it back into that press up position. Okay, from there, you're going to gently come down a halfway. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Chest down. Big press away from the floor. Bringing those toes on the floor as you come up into a downward dog. Coming down, back up into that press up position. Knees down, sinking it down with the hips. From there, sliding the hands down towards your shoulders, taking your right hand out to the side. You're going to rotate and drop the shoulder down, facing towards the left hand side as you press away, trying to get as much mobility into that back and the front of that shoulder as you can. Breathing it out. Good. Gently swapping sides. Good. Nice and easy. Nice and gentle. From there, sliding it back into the middle. What you're going to do, you're going to come around onto your back, bringing your legs as straight as you possibly can, bringing your arms up around the side as straight as they can, and then you're going to stretch out as much as possible, pointing your toes, pointing your fingers, squeezing your ears. So the only things on the floor are your heels, hips, shoulders, and head as you stretch out, lengthening your body as much as it possibly can. Good, gently fanning your arms back around. Okay, from there, you're going to give yourself a little hug, lifting up your knees towards your chest, racing your arms around your shins, squeezing them in so you're rounding your back, just like so, hugging yourself as best as you can. If you struggle, bring them in as close, okay? Get a strap, put them around your knees, and pull yourself in that way as you kind of bend in. If not, give yourself a little hug. Good, gently relaxing. Okay, from there, bringing your legs up into this position. You're going to bring your hands on the inside of your knees, okay, and on the outside of your feet to make your feet nice and flat. Then from there, you're going to pull down with your shoulders, drawing up into this position, okay? So that spine is straight, you're not rounded in the back. You're drawing down and pulling down on the feet. Feet should be flat, knees should be as wide as they need to be to open up those hips. And as you do so, imagine your spine as straight as you can, shoulders down all the way through. Big, deep breaths. Good, nice and easy. Keep pulling. And relax from there. Find yourself some space. I'm going to spin around so you can see from the side. What you're going to do, you're going to lengthen one leg, keeping it off the floor, tucking your toes up. You're going to draw in and tuck in on a single leg. What this is going to help do is separate your SI joint, helping realign it. Good. Gently swapping over, tucking that leg up, bringing yourself up as much as you can. If you notice your feet slightly tilting towards the 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock position, make sure they're tucking up to a 12, which means you might have to work a little harder if you have any external or internal rotation. And relax, okay? From there, if you have any straps, belts, dog leads, towels, whatever you have in the house, you're going to need them. Okay, place them to the side for a second. What you're going to do is going to lift up with your left leg, holding it on the outside of your thigh. You're going to draw over towards the floor, stretching out your left arm, gluing that to the floor as much as you can. Now it's that shoulder that has to stay down. Take your knee over as much as that shoulder will allow. Sit nice and steady. Sit nice and steady. Big deep breaths. Good. From there, rolling onto your back again, holding onto your ankle with your left hand, drawing your knee out to the opposite, the same side. So the opposite side you've just done. Bring it down, getting that stretch in that groin, potentially on the outside of your opposite thigh. As you open up that space. Good, gently lengthening it, shaking it out. From there, you're going to grab your straps. You're going to hook it onto the foot you've just used. Strap it around. You're going to lift up as tall as you can. Bring the strap around to the opposite side. Gluing both shoulders down now. Lifting that leg up as much as you possibly can as you stretch it over. Sit, big deep breath. Nice and steady. Sit a little taller if you can. Good, and gently rotating over towards the opposite side. Stretching that leg out as much as you possibly can. Gluing the shoulders down again, making sure you get that rotation in your upper thoracic spine. Make sure you get that stretch in the inner groin. That's a big deep breath. Good, gently relaxing. Bring that leg down to the middle. Again, making yourself as straight as you can. Point your toes, fanning your arms around the sides. Stretching out as much as you possibly can. Take a big deep breath in. Breathing it away. Sit nice and steady. Good. Gently come around the opposite side, okay? From there, lifting your right leg up, holding on the outside with your left arm, rotating over towards your left side whilst keeping your right shoulder down on the floor if you can. If you can't get it to the floor, don't worry. You should feel the stretch in your glutes, your posterior chain up to your shoulder. And as you draw down, kind of battle between the two. Sit, big deep breath. Nice and easy, nice and steady. Breathing it away. So gently swapping sides. This time with the right arm holding onto your right ankle, drawing that knee down and out to the side. Keeping that spine nice and straight. Keeping the left leg facing upwards. Big deep breaths. Good. From there, placing the strap on that side, taking it off the opposite leg if you can, or if you haven't already. Placing the leg up, tall as you can. From there, rotating it over towards the left, lifting up as tall as you can, gluing both of the shoulders down first. Sit, big deep breaths. Tucking those toes up if you can. So a little higher if you can. Sit, gently rotating over towards the opposite side. Sit, big deep breaths. Sit tall as you can. Good. Gently breathing away as you relax the stretch. Bring your leg down to the other leg. From there, again, stretching that body out, lengthening it as much as you can. Bring your arms above your head. Breathing it away. From there, gently relaxing, unstrapping your foot. Taking your time. From there, spinning around, dropping your knees down, sliding your hands forward as you bring your hips to your heels. Fast as you can. Good, gently coming up, nice and tall. Bring your knees together, coming up, drawing the shoulders back and down. Gently closing your eyes, taking a big deep breath in through the nose. Breathing it away. So one more. Gently relaxing, okay. Have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Hope you're feeling a little bit more flexible, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more in tune with your body. And yeah, well done. Take care. Let me know in the comment section how you're feeling. Hopefully it's a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed and flexible. Thank you very, very much for joining me, taking time out of your days to spend with me. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing one, and I shall see you either later or tomorrow, depending on. Have an amazing one. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe buttons. Let me know in the comment section how you're doing. See you later, guys. And yeah, if you need me, hit me up on social media. See you very soon. Take care. Have a lovely one.